If you want to know why Mobile is the best city to move to in Alabama and learn about all the reasons why everyone is calling and asking us about it, stick around to the end because we're going to break it down for y'all.
You guys are not going to want to miss this one.
But before we get started, welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. I'm Tony. This is my partner Jess, and we are your real estate fam, your #1 relocation team right here in Lower Alabama.
If this is your first time visiting our channel, we are licensed realtors and we drop new videos every Thursday and every Sunday telling y'all everything there is to know about moving to Lower Alabama.
And we love showing you around these amazing neighborhoods and things to do just like today's video. So if you like what you see, please make sure you like and subscribe.
Or if you're thinking about moving to the area, make sure you give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. You can even set up a private call by going in the description box below and clicking on our calendar link.
Okay, now let's get started. Today we're going to show you all around Mobile, highlight some of the popular neighborhoods, and tell you our personal thoughts on why Mobile is simply the best.
All in all, we want to give you all a good feel for what it's like living here. So we're sharing with you the good, the bad, and everything in between.
Yeah, we really pride ourselves on being no bullshit kind of realtors, or people for that matter. So if you want someone who's gonna sugarcoat it, then I'm telling you right now, there's probably another channel nearby that's better suited for you.
Now that Tony got that off of his chest, we're gonna give you all another great video starting right now. If you're not familiar with Mobile, it's not that big of a city, but one thing that's great is the affordability and the amount of new construction that's going on in the general area. Current day, you can still find new construction in Mobile and throughout Mobile County for under $300,000. That alone is a huge driving factor on why so many of our clients choose to move to Mobile. And I don't blame them one bit. I would love a new construction home with all new appliances and mechanicals. A new roof, to me, all that just means low maintenance and no worries anytime soon. I keep telling Tony, any day now, our fridge is gonna go out because it's original with our house, along with pretty much all the big ticket items. So I kind of lose sleep at night.
Don't even say that. Paranoia over here. Don't put that into the universe.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't you put that on us.
But
things
yeah,
I think about.
Besides finding a new home for under 300 grand, you'll also find out that Mobile has its own personalities. So it's important to understand the area. Take a look at this map. You'll see that Mobile is pretty spread out, with several areas like West Mobile, which is very popular for families. This is also a major shopping hub with all the big box stores. The airport is close by, and you have tons of restaurants, including Jess's favorite, Chipotle.
I love Chipotle.
And then you have Midtown, which is a super trendy place to live, especially for young professionals. It offers quick convenience to shopping, dining, and entertainment. They've got some very affordable homes here too, really cool art scene, independently owned businesses, and you're close to all that action that downtown Mobile has to offer. And the homes here are truly unique. If you're not a fan of cookie cutters, if it was just me and Jess, there's a 99.9% chance this is where I'd live, just because of the beautiful homes. But my favorite thing about Midtown is that it's home to Mobile's oldest restaurant, the Dewdrop Inn, which opened in 1924 on a location on South Ann Street.
We also love Callahan's Irish Social Club, especially on St. Patrick's Day. I'm 50% Irish, so I get down with this bar. And we used to love taking our kids to Cammie's Old Dutch Ice Cream Shop when they were little. It's such an old-timey, antique ice cream shop, and I know they've been in business for like 50 years, so you know they're serving good ice cream over there.
And I know Callahan's has been there since, I don't know, forever too.
And speaking of old, you also have Old Mobile, which is known as Downtown Mobile or the Central Business District. This is where the government building is and the courthouse is, and you'll find a ton of action, including a lot of our favorite restaurants. You've got bars that'll stay open till 4 a.m., music venues, there's a theater, and you've also got Spring Hill, which is right by the college. And they have a mix of families and people who attend the university. You've also got all the historical districts where you're gonna see nothing but character in these well-preserved homes that will impress you beyond belief. You've got Old Dauphin Way, Oakley Garden District, Lower Dauphin Street, Linecoff Expansion, Detente Square, Church Street, and Ashland Place.
Yeah, and having so many different areas to live in really makes Mobile the best place to live in. You get options here. Do you want a historic home with a ton of character, surrounded by history and 100-year-old live oaks? Or do you want new construction with all the bells and whistles and a new subdivision with a community pool? Or what about an older home in a modest price point in an established neighborhood close to amenities like shopping, schools, and doctor's offices? Well, in Mobile, you can get all of that. Whatever you're looking for can be found right here. Living in the city means you won't be limited. You can believe that. Believe that.
Something else that makes Mobile the best is that it's home to America's original Mardi Gras. Okay, now I know you might be thinking, yes, so what? Mardi Gras, big deal. Well, down here, it's a very, very big deal. It's a holiday that's widely celebrated. In fact, it's like literally a major production, bigger than Christmas. Our kids even get a week off from school for Mardi Gras break. Like, that's
they
crazy.
They get off for everything, but yeah.
One thing you have to understand, here in the South, we've got a lot of spirit for the holidays and major events. We like to go all out, we like to celebrate, we like to decorate, and most importantly, we like to party.
And don't forget, y'all, these are our opinions on why Mobile is the best city. We're speaking from our experiences from living here.
Right, so everything that we like might not necessarily be something that you care about, but we're keeping it real, and based on how many calls we're getting, a lot of what we're saying is really resonating with y'all, and we love that.
Yeah, and the next thing that makes Mobile so great is the Southern hospitality and the slower paced life. I came from Chicago, a very busy, loud, and congested city. Everyone was in a hurry, including myself. When we discovered Mobile for the first time, I had no idea this sort of lifestyle even existed. But once I experienced it, there was no way I was going back to the stress of a big city. You have no idea how refreshing it feels to be around polite and patient people. People aren't laying on their horns because the light turned green for 1 millisecond or because you're driving the speed limit. Jess doesn't have to worry about that because she's speed racer over here.
Smash this party.
This is not true at all. I've literally gotten pulled over for driving too slow. It happened in Missouri a couple years ago, if you don't remember.
Yeah, I do.
If anyone needs to do the speed limit, it's this guy. He's whipping around corners, hitting curbs, blowing out his tire in his brand new truck.
Whoa, 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 take it easy. Don't be telling people that. That was one time and that curb came out of nowhere. But yeah, let's stay on track here. Y'all need to know the person at the Piggly Wiggly that's checking you out really genuinely wants to know how your day is going. She cares. And the people waiting behind you that chime in and talk about their day as well, again, they care too. And this might mean nothing to you. And honestly, if it doesn't, then you might not belong down here in the Deep South, because being friendly and welcoming is the Southern way, and it's alive and well in Mobile.
Yeah, and in all honesty, if you're not about that life, you might find that you don't fit in down here, and the locals will let you know really quick.
So will I.
When you move down here, you embrace the Southern charm and the slower paced lifestyle. Don't be rushing us, and definitely leave your old ways back up north or out west or wherever it is that you might be coming from.
Touching back on the slower paced life here, this is such a huge driving factor on why so many people are picking up and moving here. It's a proven fact that slowing down helps you live a healthier life. It improves your relationships, reduces stress and anxiety. Ask this one, a slower pace encourages enjoyment of life, a deeper appreciation of all your experiences, and the ability to live in the present moment, which I was not doing when we lived up north. And it's so much better now that we are. I was constantly rushing and just not present in the moment, especially with my family. The fast-paced life is chaotic and the focus is just go, go, go. Where here, it's take your time and enjoy life.
Living a slow and simple life just feels good. Great even. You have less stress and anxiety because you're not trying to do everything. This legit boosts your mental health. I used to be the most anxious person and I felt like I wasn't getting anything done, but I just had no shut off and I felt like I had to just keep going and going. And here you have a shut off, you turn it off and you relax and enjoy life.
Okay, this leads us into the next big thing that makes Mobile the best place to live, and that's the weather. Our weather is mild during the winters and basically hot the rest of the year. This climate allows us to stay active. We're never isolated inside. Every day we can sit outside if we want. Nothing stands in the way of going outdoors and doing outdoor activities unless we have a nasty storm that lasts all day, which still beats freezing temperatures and snow for months on end.
I don't know how we lasted in the Midwest for as long as we did. We're not meant to be cooped up inside from September all the way till May. Sure, we got lucky and had some warmer or more mild days in between, but that's just not enough. We need fresh air. We need our vitamin D. It's crazy when you actually sit and really think about it. We spent so much of our lives basically sitting in our houses, plopped on the couch, glued to the stupid TV, just waiting for warmer days, and they were so short-lived. Our Chicago summers were fun, but they were so fast. We tried to pack in so much in such a short period of time that we really weren't soaking it all in and thoroughly enjoying it. It was like, okay, check that off the list for summer activities. What's next?
Yeah, screw that. Screen time is in full effect in our house. There's this handy app I use that allows us to pause Wi-Fi on every single device that's using our Wi-Fi in the house. My kids might not always like it. In fact, they might get pissed when their Xbox just suddenly isn't connecting anymore, but they're not sitting around inside. They're out in the sunshine, riding their bikes, swimming, golfing, or helping me with yard work. And I gotta mention this, we have such nice weather year round, which means everything stays in bloom. Our yard needs maintenance pretty much all year round, so guess who needs to help Dad? In the Midwest, you knew come September, you probably had one last mow before you needed to pull the lawnmower in. And since I mentioned golf and the outdoors, Mobile has some of the best golf courses in the city and the surrounding areas. You got some beautiful ones like Spring Hill and Magnolia Grove and Azalea City.
And just across the bay, across Mobile Bay, you've got even more options like Rock Creek, Quail Creek, and if you're feeling really fancy, you've got Lakewood Golf Course, which will absolutely take your breath away. Those greens are just incredibly beautiful. There's so many more though, too many to mention, honestly. But if you enjoy golf, you will 100% love living here and making your way through all the different golf courses.
You got Kiva Dunes and the Peninsula. Like she said, there's just way too many to mention. One final thing to mention about Mobile and why it's the best is the location. You'll never be bored living here. There's so much you can do and see to entertain yourself. You can go fishing or boating on the bays and the rivers and the bayous or creeks. You've got the Gulf of Mexico just a short drive away where you can enjoy the beach and the ocean and deep sea fishing. I'm telling you, it's got everything.
Endless things. Mobile is also less than an hour away from Biloxi, Mississippi, and Tony and I appreciate that so much because we have some amazing memories there. Tony was actually stationed in Gulfport for a while, and we spent a lot of our time out there, especially at the casinos. We've also got a very popular vacation destination close by. New Orleans is only a 2-hour drive, so you can be on Bourbon Street bar hopping and enjoying some Cajun food in the blink of an eye. Back when we lived up north, going to New Orleans was a huge production. We had to save money for flights and hotels and plan out way in advance. Living in Mobile, we take day trips in NOLA. We go to concerts at the Staples Center, take our kids to the aquarium, go boat on the swamps. There's never a dull moment living here.
Don't forget Pensacola Beach in Florida is an hour drive away too.
Oh yeah, I love that beach, but I love Gulf Shores even more.
And you can guess how far of a drive Gulf Shores Beach is from Mobile? An hour. 1 hour.
Yeah, we weren't lying, y'all. You're surrounded by entertainment and fun things to do. Disney World isn't even a bad drive. You can be there in 6.5 hours. So
With this one driving.
That sure beats spending thousands of dollars on flights. You can leave at like 6 a.m. and get there around lunchtime. We've done it many times, so it's
With
just...
this one driving.
I drive so slow, he's such a liar. So location is just another reason why this city is so great, along with all the other stuff we mentioned and then some.
Yeah, and if you're ready to move to Mobile, the best city in Alabama, then give us a call. We are the #1 relocation team in all of Lower Alabama, here to help you.
That's right, y'all. We're helping people all over the country move here to LA. So reach out to us and let's plan your move.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video.
See y'all.